Cut.
Yeah, cut.
All right, it's welcome back. It's March 9th, Saturday, and episode 16 of Shop Talk. What do we do today? We put the front clip on the 60, fenders and wheel wells, bled the brakes. That was an all-day deal. What'd you do, Bobby?
Work around the door, finish that.
Working on his little door gap still.
Little.
So, yeah. So, today's topic, man, could be controversial.
I think it is.
Okay. Are airbags considered low riding?
Yes.
Ooh.
Bobby was quick with his answer. He says yes. Why? Or explain.
Explain yourself.
When I'm on a 64, bro, like on a bomb, I will set bro bags. But not like on a Impala or the G body.
Interesting. But I have to agree with that. Yeah.
Well, bombs definitely are allowed to have bombs. Well, in my
In your opinion, bombs can have bags, but a Regal can't? Why? Because the bomb is worth more money, or is it a value thing? Like you don't want to ruin a car, or
No.
what?
no, I guess it's just the way the car looks.
So if you
they kind of look like they belong like real low to the ground.
so if you had a bomb with bags, would you want to see the setup, or would you want the trunk like paneled out and empty?
Both, either one.
Minimal, maybe just a tank. Not the compressors, but just a tank. And I kind of, like I'm saying, I agree with Bobby as far as the bombs, because the bombs, they ride low, slow. They're not trying to hop or nothing like that or get crazy with it. So
Yeah.
they're just there to lift it up, drive,
And then drop it back down.
and then drop it back down.
But you can't do that with hydraulics.
You can, but it's just more bounce to it, I think. With a bomb, you want to be smooth,
So you can't put accumulators.
You could.
Yeah, but you don't want to see a bomb with a high lock.
No, yeah.
Well, you got our answers. What do you
No,
think?
so
Hold on.
well, I got Bobby's answer.
You got my answer too.
He
So
said he
airbags.
agrees.
So airbags are low riding.
to a certain degree, yes.
Well, no, it's not to. It's either yes or no. You can't pick and choose.
You can. You can.
It's either yes or no, man.
We need a commitment.
It's yes for bombs.
But no for a 64.
Not even on mini trucks. I wouldn't.
I like mini trips with bags.
Well, I don't.
You don't put hydraulics on.
I don't like mini trucks. I don't like mini trucks
Wait, what
either
kind
way.
What kind of
A mini truck.
like lowrider mini trucks
Yeah.
or like those slam?
No, we're talking about lowriders. That's not gonna be a lowrider anymore. We have different type of wheels.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
The lowrider needs to have wire wheels or Supremes. Krager.
We're talking about trucks with spokes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. They need hydraulics. So bombs is what? Bombs is the only
Exception.
exception.
Bobby's.
For, never mind. I said that. Yeah.
So bombs are the only car that are allowed to have airbags.
Yes.
I mean, we're not to say all be all.
Yeah, but in your
my
opinion.
yes, yeah. Because we know that the bombs are going to be cruising low, slow.
Okay.
They don't need all that extra bounce, from the hydraulics,
Okay.
from the cylinders. Even with accumulators, you're still going to get an extra bounce.
Maybe.
But I don't even know how their suspension is.
Yeah.
Is it leaf springs? I don't even know.
I mean, yeah. You got to build some stuff. It's
Well,
not
yeah.
like cutting a Monte Carlo or an Impala.
Most of those bombs, don't they switch up over to like a Mustang?
I don't get me lying. Yeah, a whole different front end.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but my opinion. What's funny? No,
Yeah. Guys in the video? Yeah.
What?
Y'all tear them up in the
No,
comments. Y'all let them know.
I mean, so my answer is, yeah, airbags are low riding, but they're not my style of low riding.
Oh. Oh, that is weak answer. dude.
So, and here's the reason. So you're saying pick a car, pick any car you want. Pick an Impala,
60.
a 60 convertible at a show
Mhm.
with 13s and skirts on the ground
Okay.
with the trunk closed. Is that not a lowrider?
We don't
You don't know what's in the trunk.
We don't know.
You don't need to know what's in the trunk.
We don't know if
It-
it's lifted, period.
you don't. Is it not a lowrider?
We'll find out when they take it off.
But I'm saying you don't know it until you see it in the trunk.
And then we're gonna bash him.
Now, if okay, so there was a car at the Phoenix show
Okay.
that was really nice, and what did I say?
I don't know.
It has bags.
Oh.
Oh man, discrimination.
It is.
Discrimination.
It is. So, but if that same car would have had a setup, to me that's my style. Like I want to see that. When I see airbags on a 63,
And keep walking.
do I? Yeah, I don't. Is that a lowrider? Yes, but not to me.
So you liked the car, but once you saw the bags, it was like
I was
It
turned
killed
off.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
done.
Immediately.
Oh,
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
like come on. Man.
Yeah, no, I mean, and that's my personal opinion. Everybody's entitled to that. That's my personal opinion, is I was disappointed. Now, dude probably don't even care what I think about the car, and he shouldn't care.
Yeah.
He's,
He's
so
probably looking you up right now.
maybe, but, I mean, hey, it's his car, man. Like, he didn't build the car for me or my approval.
Yeah.
But we're talking about personal opinions. So, are airbags low riding? I think it's shifted. Well, it's probably shifted years ago. 10 years ago or whatever. At first, it was like, no way, Jose, no way, no how.
Yeah.
Then it was like, okay, it started becoming a little more accepted. You know what I mean? And now it's like, hey, man, at least it's on wire wheels. Like even
Yeah.
that's hard to find.
And it's adjustable suspension.
Sure. So, but to me, are airbags over hydraulics? No, never. Never.
No, you're not.
Now, would I put hydraulics on a body dropped full size truck? No.
No.
That needs airbags. You see, there's like, would I put airbags on a,
Unwritten rules.
would I put airbags on anything with 13s? No.
What about Lexus?
Would I put airbags on a Lexus? I wouldn't even buy a Lexus, but
What about that shop Hydro? What's it called?
hydraulics?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they do, that's hydraulics.
They got some of that stuff.
So,
It's bad.
yeah, it's intricate stuff. I like I like it, but I wouldn't build one of those cars.
Like
Because you can't put reverse wheels on it.
like a Lexus, Honda.
Yeah, the front wheel drive stuff. I mean, that was, that's just my. It's to me that's a used to be thing. Like I don't know, people still doing that. Sure, that's
Well,
them.
I mean, you can incorporate some of their stuff into a classic, to a 60. Like they got some real nice manifolds that they.
Yeah, hold the accumulators and all that. But no, I don't. Like I say, airbags are low riding, but it's not my brand or not my style of low riding. But like I say, you walk up to a car at a show and the trunk is closed, and is it not a low rider?
Yeah.
And I mean, maybe they extend the A-arms with airbags, and you really won't know.
What if they don't have anything? What if they just slammed it? They cut a spring and.
Okay, so then now the topic changed to, does the car have to have adjustable suspension to be a low rider?
Yeah.
The car needs. does
Yes.
it?
Yes,
The car must have adjustable suspension to be considered a low rider.
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think like
Otherwise, what? It's just a car with wheels.
Yeah.
Basically.
we're gonna get roasted for this.
Well, isn't the theme of low riding because the car hops or bounces or
Or sits low.
or sits low?
Adjustable suspension.
Yeah, but
So you have to have that in order to do that. Like, isn't that the whole thing?
I mean, yeah, but that's not how it started.
No,
Yeah.
at least not for me. I mean, I rode around with just wire wheels and.
You know, I think that's why, you know, different clubs have different standards. Like, there's a lot of clubs that you can't put a plaque in that car with that name without having hydraulics. No airbags allowed.
Mhm.
You know, there's a lot of clubs too with, gotta have chrome undercarriage, can't put a plaque without that. There's clubs where you gotta have all your exterior aluminum chromed out. You can't have polished aluminum.
Yeah,
So there's different, that's why there's different clubs. You get in where you fit in.
yeah.
But
Or join all the clubs.
join 2 clubs at one time? I mean, maybe.
Can you do that?
No way.
I don't know, can you?
No, man, you can't do that, man.
How would they know?
I mean, you could join, I guess people have motorcycle clubs. You can be in a motorcycle club and in a lowrider club.
Maybe, but I don't think you can. You have to be
Yeah,
loyal to one or the other.
Join 2 clubs.
Club for everything.
No, I mean.
Is that what you're trying to do, Bobby?
I personally, I've never had airbags. Will I ever have them?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not, but maybe.
It has to be a full-size truck or a Tahoe. That's it.
Probably.
What about film cab?
Asking for a friend.
I thought I was back in my film cab. Just because I want
That's
to
a
ride.
truck though. It's not a mean truck. If it was a mean truck, then, well, like I said, it would depend on the wheels.
So if I bought a bag kit to put on my Dodge,
We could do that.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be part of the club.
no.
No, that's gonna be what they call one of them support vehicles. Like you
Yeah,
show
yeah,
up with the coolers and stuff in the back. You don't show up to, display. But yeah, I think airbags are low riding, man. But like I said, it's not my style of low riding. So, some people. Okay, where I disagree with some people is if you put airbags on your car because you think hydraulics are going to tear it up and you're trying to conserve it, then to me it's still cut.
Yeah.
So the value. I mean, we don't collect cars. I don't collect cars. So, but the value. How do you still got to bolt on? You still got to weld brackets and I mean, you could probably bolt on stuff, but like if you really want it low, you still have to modify stuff. So how is that different from cutting cylinder holes? And if you did cut a cylinder hole, you can always reverse it
Yeah.
and weld a little washer back up, and it's like it never happened.
Yeah.
So I don't agree with people say, "Oh, I put airbags on it because I didn't want to ruin the value."
Well, I think sometimes people put airbags because they want a smoother ride.
You can achieve that with hydraulics.
Well, yeah, but a lot of people don't know that. They may be, naive to hydraulics. Say, man, I seen a video when the dude just going all over the place.
See, the misconception about what a lot of people have about hydraulics, man, is that you have to put a 2-ton spring in.
No.
You have to put a 3.5. You don't have to do that.
Or get a 2-inch extension.
Yeah, you could cut the car with stock coils,
Yeah.
and it's gonna ride great.
Yeah.
It's gonna ride like a boat. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's not gonna be doing
Yeah.
this. It's gonna glide. I
There's
mean,
you can add shocks. To
that
the
too.
rear to
I mean,
help.
the old 60 I had it was cut with stock coils
Yeah.
in the front. That thing rode like the Titanic, man.
Hmm.
So there's a misconception that hydraulics are gonna ruin the ride. Most people who say that don't know better.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I think that's what it is. People that want bags have already in their mind that hydraulics is going to be, it's
They
a
can't
rough
achieve the
ride.
same results.
Yeah, so they just go with
Now
bags.
hydraulics are more maintenance, and they do take up more space.
Batteries,
But-
seals going bad on your cylinder.
Yeah, but to me it can't be duplicated. The style, the look, and the ride, or
Yeah.
just the feeling of
Yeah.
it can't be duplicated.
You ever,
You can't
ever
duplicate
gone-
that with
going
bags.
on-
I'm sorry.
Going on down the road or even on the highway, and all of a sudden you just hit the right dip and the car
Yeah.
just kind of like.
Yeah, you can't do that with bags.
Man, that's beautiful.
Now, sometimes maybe you don't want to do that, so that's where bags would be like. I mean, especially like riding around Houston
Yeah.
or Pasadena.
Yeah.
Man, you want to have a lifted car in Pasadena? Not me.
I don't even go over there.
Hey, man.
Nah, but Yeah, you know what I laugh at is when they say, well, we don't want to ruin the value of the car with hydraulics. We put airbags, and it's got a matching number, 283 with a power glide matching number. Like, that's not special. Now, would I cut a dual quad 409 matching number air conditioned car? No. I probably wouldn't even. I mean, that's a collector vehicle.
No, I wouldn't.
That's a collector vehicle.
All these guys building these down to the spec cars and stuff like that. And no, man, go on with that.
I think. I mean, it has its place.
We're low right now, there, man.
Yeah, I get it. It has its place, man. But to me, actually building something like that is more expensive than dropping a little LS in, or dropping a 350.
Well, it depends on the car too. I mean, like if you're spending all your time and money building a Buick, you know, then for the last 20 years, then is it even worth it?
I mean, depends on the person.
Maybe.
What kind of Buick?
I don't know. Something off brand.
So, anyways, you think airbags are only passable on a bomb? Both of y'all.
I give it a pass.
In a lowrider show.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the lowrider show.
No, what do you mean?
I think they're passable on everything, man, but I wouldn't. That's not my.
Wait, you can only see them at a show?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like if we're going to a lowrider show, there better not be an Impala or a Regal with fucking bags.
With bags, you don't want to see that.
Oh, that's not what I want to see. That's not what I went for to a lowrider show.
But you get you some.
I agree with Bobby.
Get you some blue.
I agree.
blockers or
The
something.
problem is that it's such a dying breed, man, that you almost kind of have to like
Receptive?
accept. You know, I mean, if you don't have to, but that's what it's become. Is all I'm saying. Is like, okay, well, that's
If I want to see,
acceptable.
If I want to see cars with bags, I'll just go like Texas Heat Wave or something.
Yeah, I
I
get
never
it.
even been there.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Now, I mean, there's probably some people watching that will say, you know, no, airbags are not low riding. It must have hydraulics. Okay. I mean, I kind of agree with that, but I'm not going to say that that's not a low rider. I'm going to say, yeah, that's how I think a low rider is.
What do you think? What do you think Joe Ray would say? He had his point of view. Would he say?
I would probably say, I think Joe Ray would, maybe he'll watch this. I think Joe Ray will say
like
the same
Joe Ray.
thing I said,
He'll say
is
yes.
it is low riding, but it's not his style of low riding. It's not lifestyle style of low riding.
You know what? He might say just like that too.
I mean, that's
because Joe Ray doesn't want to lose
No,
his followers.
no. I mean, that's just the way he thinks.
Yeah, I mean he's very committed. I mean, have you seen his cars? You know, that's another topic, and that's gonna be next week's topic. Because how long should it take to build a car? But
Which is his car? Vegas? Is it
got Vegas, got the
Eldorado.
which
He's
is
got a few.
Super nice, man.
I like that one. I don't like Vegas.
I like Vegas,
The Las Vegas car had its time and place, man.
Yeah.
but it had several changes. It wasn't like one
Version.
version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's had like 2 or 3 versions of it.
Don't get me lying, but
So do some people prefer airbags just because maybe they're cheaper or
that's a
they're
factor too.
more expensive than hydraulics?
That's a factor too, because like in a bomb, okay, so you're saying, okay, so bomb talk. So bomb talk. To
Ooh.
me, okay, yeah, okay, you want to put airbags on a bomb? Yeah. No, let's put some Pescos in the bomb. Let's do some error correct hydraulics in the bomb.
Would it be as smooth?
Now that's extremely expensive.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
We
So-
saw some of that at the show.
Yeah, so that, yeah, price probably does play a factor, because I mean, I don't know what airbags even cost, man. What,
Probably
$2
get
grand?
Probably
A
get a
kid?
whole kit for about 1,000 and throw in the 2-piece chicken wing, man.
So much cheaper. No batteries.
Yeah.
I mean, batteries are like $100 a piece or 120 a piece nowadays. So if you want to run 8, I mean, that's $1,000 right there.
So do some people prefer airbags because they are cheaper then? Like, it's
Possibly.
a cost factor?
They are cheaper.
They are cheaper. Yeah. The whole aspect of it is cheaper, man. Like, you don't got to buy no batteries. You ain't got to buy
So
no.
maybe it's not what they want to do, but it's cheaper to
Google.
maybe hopefully get the same
It's
result.
cheaper and it's easier.
I mean, you know, airbags have their place, man. Like
Look at
they
this.
don't. You ain't got to worry about no leaky hydraulics.
Right straight off of Google. First one that comes up, $859 for airbag kit.
And that's probably super base model. I mean, that's probably like, you know, the most base model kit you can go to Hoppos or Hoppos or Hilo or CCE or any hijacker or any brand. I'm sure it goes up from there.
Yeah, there's a couple here. There's one here that's trying to rip people off, man. 2,500. Hell no.
2,500. What kind of
Now, if you spend that much, you know, like,
Well, it
yeah,
depends too on
It's
the type of
3,500.
fittings. They have different type of fittings. They have,
you could hardline airbags.
yeah.
So,
Oh no, man, we in the wrong business, man.
so Bobby says that airbags are okay on a bomb only.
Me too.
Both of y'all.
Yeah.
I say they're okay on anything, man, but
But we're talking about like cars that should be lowriders.
Yeah.
right. Rear wheel drive cars that you're gonna put
Man,
reverse
hold
wheels
on.
on.
Hold on, man. Now you excluding the four-wheel drive guys? Why?
We're talking about cars that you see lowrider shows.
Yeah.
I mean, you do see front
You
wheel
don't,
drive stuff.
you don't see Elite. They're coming back with their front-wheel drive. What is it? Centra?
That was not Rap with Envy. What, I can't think of the name. Yeah, whatever. Like,
That's a low right there. That's a lot of, and it's got hydraulics.
it had its place. It had its time and
You
place.
want to see that thing?
Come on.
It had its time and place. I mean, I get it. I get the nostalgia, but I wouldn't. If that was at a show, I wouldn't go walk and look at it.
You're just gonna keep that. You're just gonna keep walking by.
Now, I would love to walk and look at elite cars,
Yeah.
but not that car.
They got some of the best cars out there. Yep.
See what I mean? So everybody has their, you know,
Taste.
and that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine, man. That's what makes things interesting.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I mean, some people don't like green cars. You paint your car yellow,
No, that's because I didn't like green.
you know. So I mean, and you know what? Yellow is hard to pull off, man. Yellow's kind of hard to pull off.
I thought you wanted blue though, and then you ended up with yellow.
I did, man.
Blue and yellow, that's a far stretch.
It's a peer pressure thing.
You had to talk them out of it.
You know how
Yeah.
many young people just every single day telling me
So
no.
you went from like not liking green to like wanting blue, and then you picked yellow.
It's either that or have no friends.
Yeah, tell them you can't do it.
Well said.
True
It's
story.
either that or have no friends. I like that.
Man, must be really good friends.
Yeah.
He changed his whole car color for y'all.
It's a nice car.
And we
too.
took. Yeah, and on the 68 it looks good
I get so many
because that's a
compliments on
68
on that color.
It's a
Everybody
great
tells me.
color.
with the black. And now
I
don't.
can't imagine it, what it would have looked like blue.
Midnight
Well, it was
it's-
blue.
It's a nice car.
I
It's a nice-
just
But
see
I
it
think
yellow.
the black is what makes that yellow look good. I
Yeah.
mean, what other color interior would you put?
Well, he likes Vegas, so he probably put that velvet or whatever.
Oh,
it's
the
called.
coffin
Yeah.
style.
Coffin.
some biscuit truck.
Yeah, it looked like you laying in a
Yeah,
coffin.
tuckeroni. Maybe
The tucked interior.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If with yellow, it would have been maybe like
Either peanut butter or black.
yeah, true. Yeah.
Peanut
Maybe
butter?
maybe like a sand fabric.
Yeah, like fawn or something like
Yeah.
that. Saddle.
Saddle, but not necessarily like a vinyl or not like a leather, but more like an actual fabric
Cloth.
cloth. Yeah.
All right. I don't even know how long the video
Like
is. How long
school
is
bus
the video?
colors. The school bus got green seats.
25, almost 26.
26? Okay, I think that's a wrap, man. So Bobby says only on bombs. You say only on bombs. I say put it on whatever you want, but
I'm not gonna look at it.
hey, it's your car, man. I wouldn't do it. Don't do it.
Look, guys, y'all in the comments, y'all let them have it, man. They're being.
If I had to, before we go, if I had to make a prediction, I don't know, man. It'd probably be 50-50. People will agree and people will disagree, but I think more people will agree.
I have a
with
car.
me.
What about that? What about that Lincoln? Lincoln, what's ours, Z? Don't they like?
Oh, the Zephyr?
Yeah, will you put backs on that?
Yes.
Why not?
Those cars are sick. Yeah.
What
I would
about
put-
hydraulics?
The thing is, I don't like those cars stock. I like them
So
custom.
bags.
Bags.
So
Bags on
so
that.
basically you agree like me. Okay, thank you.
Well, that's not a lowrider.
But
A 39 or whatever
Yeah, but
year
you-
Zephyr is not a lowrider.
Basically-
That's a custom.
But basically, you're choosing it for the same reason, though.
The look, the
The look of the car.
yeah, I guess, but I mean, I think would look pretty good with some Pescos too,
Yeah.
and some Adels, and some zigzags.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Okay.
money.
Huh?
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, mucho dinero, but so are those cars.
Yeah.
I mean,
True.
that's like the '59 convertible. of
Yeah,
lowrider.
I mean, there's not a lot of them around, so. if you find
Plus, the
one-
thing is, a 39. Come on, man, that's almost pushing 100-year-old. We're messing with 60-year-old cars. Imagine messing with that.
Yeah.
Anyways, man, hope y'all enjoyed it. We'll bring y'all back next week.
In the comments, put other topics that y'all would like to hear about, man, because we're running thin.
Yeah, actually, I'm running out, man. So we need some suggestions. If y'all want these videos to continue, man, leave some suggestions and we'll talk about it. Bring y'all back.